Ball and a strike now. Time tonight. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course. Walk it off. I think he's going to try to continue. No one on with one down, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Nope.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Rosario has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
And now Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Greinke gets the sign. Here it is.
Hey. It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Shane on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Tucker on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That is third.
And now in the box, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Runner at first here, one man out. Back up the middle. Rosario's got it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here is Harold Ramirez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Lifted in the air out to right. Ranging back is Tucker. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And that's out number 1.
That is good. The right fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He went deep in the contest last night. Now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
That is 7.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was total.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 2 and 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the score. Now into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 6. Not shortstop.
And now here is Carlos Correa. Prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Gurriel, base runner at first with 1 out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Gurriel is on his way home, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Corey Lee digging in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game. When guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Chas McCormick, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. High with the cut fastball and is behind 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Daryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. The set and the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Now it'll be Austin Hedges. Career line against Greinke. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here on 2-0 as this is foul tipped straight back and into the catcher's mask, as you can hear that one from way up here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Next to hit is Roberto Perez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Miles Straw as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There goes the runner. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. Swing and a liner. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Straw at second. Rosario first. 1 gone. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Left side, but well fouled. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
plate now, Harold Ramirez. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it, and that retires the side. Indians forced to settle for one. So stepping in is Jose Altuve. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 4 for 9.
Altuve.
First pitch of the AB on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kyle Tucker is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The bat.
2 down, no one on base. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Ramirez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And the pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder.
Stepping in once again is Bradley Zimmer. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
Into the box now, Andres Gimenez. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Two and 0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Houston. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Roberto Perez. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. Number
So
7.
next to hit is Miles Straw, singled in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Greinke steps into his windup. First pitch on the way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. So Now into the box is Corey Lee as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Now the pitch. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, that's ball three, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So the next at bat will be Chas McCormick, who went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the AB now. It's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Love that play right there. I don't care what position you're at. That ball gets roasted at you. It takes some serious hand-eye coordination and some quick reaction time to be able to make that catch.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now a throw over. Lee leads off first with one away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Runners off for second. All even now, 2-2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
At the plate, Josh Naylor. There he goes. And it's fouled away. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
To the plate now, Bradley Zimmer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the air, down the line in left. And foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians lead 1. Still tied 1 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. The pitch. And right into the shift. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on the way. This is line to left. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. From the stretch. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Under it is Hedges, and that's out number 3. Astros lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
At the plate now is Andres Jimenez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. McCormick comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So next to bat will be Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's inside. No, that's low.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on.
Aye.
2-2.
2-2, yeah.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Roberto Perez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tristan McKenzie gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 24, Tristan McKenzie.
Ready now is Yuli Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is foul right side. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Corey Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
0-2 delivery. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Houston. Still tied 1 apiece. Christian Javier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. First pitch of the AV on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Wheatley hit towards first. Gurriel scoops it up on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied 1-1.
Nick
Nick Sandlin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
52, Nick Sandlin.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first two at-bats.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Hedges. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's one away. Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Zimmer will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning. Up next, Michael Brantley is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Left center, base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Stepping in next, Alex Bregman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now he'll foul this one off as well. The fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jake Myers will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 6. Jake
Brooks Raley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. In now for Cleveland, Harold Ramirez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Ramirez.
Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. That's out.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Roll down.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to dig in, Josh Naylor. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul. The 1-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2 count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McCormick is there to put it away. Runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up, Andres Jimenez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Ground ball right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. One left for the Tribe. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
To the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next to hit, Corey Lee. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Nick Wittgren takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Next up for the Stros, Chas McCormick. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2. Here it is. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Pedro Baez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Hedges. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0. Swung on and missed.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. They've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
In now, Roberto Perez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Baez is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
At the plate, Miles Straw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Pitch on the way. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Ahmed Rosario struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. Altuve is there, and that retires the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 3-1 Indians. Emmanuel Clase enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Emmanuel Clase.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Runner at second, 1 away, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box now, Jake Myers. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He comes in with that average way down at 180. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Putter low, 1-1. McCormick over at second. Tucker is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got full count.
Alex Bregman waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh,
and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for Houston. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Zimmer. Ball game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
In this evening's ball game. Pedro Baez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Just west of downtown Milwaukee, we come to you from American Family Field. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Avisail Garcia, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So stepping in is Nicky Lopez. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. Adames onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, Dero, when you win the first game of the 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Kane able to track it down for the 3rd out. KC down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting second.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Willy Adames. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Minor, a native of Tennessee. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's just 1 for 6. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back at American Family Field right after this. Now at the plate here is Ryan O'Hearn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Batting fifth, the first base.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And the runner back safely. At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Dozier stands at first with one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 1-0 the count. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals.
I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say.
So here's Avisail Garcia. With a little over half the season behind us, he finds himself in third place in the league's home run standing.
Yeah, Matty, this guy had an amazing first half. Launch angle, exit velocity, it was all working. Currently sits in third place, but he's got his eye on something bigger.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 43 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
No one out with a runner at second. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Striding in is Manny Pena, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Kyle Isbell.
First pitch of the AB now. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. The Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Nicky Lopez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
Lopez, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Strike called. Now the throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
To the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. We play 2.5. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Stepping up is Tyrone Taylor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Minor's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here's a look over. Just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, but watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Willy Adames, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Taylor is off of first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. It's 1-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The next 1-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set and the 0-1 on the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
for the Royals here in the fourth. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball
one.
One strike.
Hard liner to center field. King is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now that designated hitter, Hunter Alberto.
So here's the Royals DH, Hanser Alberto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kane going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Kyle Isbell. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Alberto at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. Leading off the inning, it'll be Avisail Garcia. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Minor sets. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that counts.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away. Now to the plate, here is Luis Urias, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Behind 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off, 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. A 1 pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
even now, 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nicky Lopez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now that second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up, and there's one down now. Opportunity now to peer into the future plan. Organization, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Count. The pitch is a good fastball, swung on and missed.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A line shot to third base. Quick throw, not in time.
Now back, number 66.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Christian Yelich is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Minor gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Willy Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on the way, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Cain comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Next, here is Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch. Hey! 0-1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in will be Rowdy Tellez. Flew out last time up.
The first baseman, number 11.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Urias. Singled last time up. First offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And there's ball 1. Hey. 1-2 now.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Yep, now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Manny Pena. 0-1 the count. Dozier trying to get there. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here 3-1. Eric Lauer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Eric.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. To short. Adames brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to the Royals.
So now here is Kyle Isbell, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way.
Yeah. Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One and one the count now. Escobar trying to get there. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Salvador Perez would be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
And stepping in, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Kyle Zimmer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on the way, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Isbell is there, 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez recovers, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Number 66.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
2 strikes.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. O'Hearn aboard here at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Flare out toward right center. Furious settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The first base.
Next up is Hunter Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
The count is 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was. It wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, and it's still 3-1. Scott Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Now to bat, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last AB.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
The 2-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate is Rowdy Tellez. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home.
Count for 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Jonathan Daza will come on now and pinch run here. Next, it'll be Luis Urias. And, guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now the 2-0 home. Line drive, fair ball down the line. 1 run is scored. Here's the go-ahead run heading for the plate. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double, and that'll push him out in front by a run.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Josh DeMont answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next to stand in is Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 4 and the Royals 3. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Number 12 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Hanser Alberto.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Taylor is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Number 12 might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That ball's foul.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Nicky Lopez. Casey will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Milwaukee Brewers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Eric Lauer earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.